It's really early in the morning and it's really cold, and we're doing a 2.5-hour bushwalk. This head torch doesn't fit my head. Oh my God, what was that? I don't even know why I'm nervous. I don't even think I'll surf. I'm just excited to see it. Ziggy! Hey! How are you guys? I'll order a strong almond cappuccino. Thank you. Sit up here, come on, up here. Oh, the waves look fun.
I remember like her brother Chris, and then there were just these cheeky little groms from Narrabeen, and I don't think it ever changed.
I have fond memories of tiny little Laura Enever, just a skinny little stick figure.
All the other girls were in the whitewash, and she was the one girl trying to get out the back, and then if she did, she's like weighed 10 kilos and was flying along little waves, doing these little turns, and yeah, she was a pretty wild little grom, and then I guess grown into exactly what you would have expected then.
Junior champion, won the ISA World Junior Championship in 2008 and the ASP Women's World Junior Championship in 2009.
She loves taking off on the biggest wave that comes through and laughing as she's going over the falls.
Laura Enever's biggest fans, Father Phil and Mother Sarah.
I think she's always wanted to surf big waves ever since she was really little.
She's definitely someone that doesn't like to fight the fun. She's always having a lot of good times.
Enter her first ever final at the Roxy Pro Gold Coast is all set and ready to go. We always see Chris Enever, Laura's brother, alongside, doing some serious coaching with her for the last couple of seasons.
Laura is just the ball of energy and kind of like the leader of the pack.
She chases her dreams. She's a bit of a go-getter girl, and I think that's, why she's such an inspiration to so many young girls.
She loved that challenge, and she loved, feeling at the mercy of whatever the ocean was doing.
What a dream start for Laura Enever, kicking off this heat with a perfect 10-point ride.
She has this enthusiasm and this big personality.
I guess kind of a contagious person, like so much fun and always want to be around.
And so it's so cool to see that she had such a success in like a high performance competitive atmosphere. Competitively, she was on the World Championship Tour for 7 years. You don't stay on the World Tour if you're not good.
As we check out this first ever women's WSL Big Wave event.
Oh, watching Laura at Jaws was terrifying.
I still trip out on her attempt at that wave at Jaws. That was crazy that she had to go and went over the falls on a 20-footer at least. There's not a lot of guys in the world that would do that.
And looking to lock in, Laura Enever tries to sneak out the back at the last minute.
I've never been so afraid of seeing something happen to such a close friend because the conditions are gnarly. That wave is insane and it's huge. And I know that she didn't have much experience with, a board of, I don't even know how big those boards are, 12 foot and the inflatable vest. And it was just mind-boggling.
You saw her effort. Take a look, she's paddling and that wave really got steep so fast it sucked up underneath Laura. So it was a very late drop. You talked about committed. She was beyond committed, so she tried to get out the back, but you saw her body get sucked over the falls.
Laura suffered that knee injury from absolutely charging at the Fiati Challenge.
Kind of feel for Laura there. She's got that big brace on the front knee. She's better than that, and that knee is definitely giving her trouble.
She's really got to work up that confidence again and get back in that competitive headspace.
We'll see her fall off the top 17, but I think we'll see Laura back pretty soon.
What about Laura Enever, Big Wave World Champion?
Unbelievable. What a statement that would be.
And it's only now that her heart's kind of changed and she's redirected to following a new passion.
I'm going to miss her. The tour sucks without Laura Enever. Let's be real. I texted that on the reg. I'm just like, Laura, I miss you. Come back to the tour. But she's on her own tour now.
So, I got absolutely smoked at Shippies. I honestly didn't even think I was going to surf, and that was my first time towing, so maybe a bit reckless on my part, but I sat there and watched the boys all day surfing, and something clicked in me, and I just wanted to give it a try. I'm glad I did, because it's made it so clear to me that if I really want to surf big waves, then I need to do it right, and I've got a lot of work to do, so I'm going to dedicate my year to exactly that. And my brother's going to help me do it.
Zee, this.
This one feels good.
I think Zee wants to go on your boards.
You like my new pastel board, Ziggy?
He does.
I've got a theme for the winter. They're nice, hey? They're so much heavier than my other boards I was getting last year.
But you notice that once you have those boards with a bit more weight on them, it's such a difference when you're riding barrels.
Yeah.
What's next, Big Wave Dave? What are we doing?
Don't call me Big Wave Dave! The waves I want to try surf here in Australia are different to anywhere else in the world. They're scary, dangerous, remote. They break way out to sea or on shallow rock ledges, and they only break a few times a year, so when the right swell and conditions come together, you need to be ready to drop everything and go. It's so important for me to be prepared and have the right equipment. I've got a jet ski!
She starts.
She starts, that's good. Okay, you're on.
You're super comfortable. I mean, there was a few little trigger-happy, accelerated junkie moments, but almost threw me off the back.
Almost. It'll be so good that I have my own ski now and not like rely on other people to
Yeah, exactly.
take me out and stuff. Everything about big wave surfing is so different. It's a whole new world, a whole new set of skills. I've got so much to learn. I'm heading down the coast to go meet up with Whip, who's been surfing these kind of waves for years. We're going to try practice towing and ski driving in some proper waves. Morning. Good, how are you?
It's just this short, little intense slab, so yeah, it's pretty heavy, and you've got to really make sure you back all the first session.
Yeah. I got it, I can do it. Oh, it's no better smell in the world than a wet wetsuit. Like, I was coming out and I literally had to go like kick the board outwards and fall back, so I didn't I felt like I was going to be
I didn't realise how close you are. Like,
Oh my god, that's that one you got.
That's cool. Been going down the coast. Oh, what? So I've been going down the coast a lot lately. There's been a bunch of fun swells, and Whip and the boys have been taking me under their wing and just showing me the ropes and taught me how to drive the ski, tow them in, which has been, I never thought I'd actually do. Yeah, how's the trip going?
Going good, we're just cruising, what are you up to?
Just driving down the coast. We're just leaving now.
Yeah, it looks, that swell looking amazing, right?
And everyone's claiming it's like the biggest swell in 5 years or something.
How are you feeling about it all?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm still pretty nervous.
You know, I've no doubt you're gonna kill it and have an epic time.
Yeah, no, I don't want to just don't want to eat crap again. Tomorrow is an early start, 3:30. We're getting to Whip's house, which is like 45 minutes from here. I think we're meeting at like 5. Didn't even get the alarm. It's so early.
How you feeling?
Oh my god, I feel fine now. Copy, drone A380. We are ready to take off. I am. Oh, yeah, I see you. Cool. My new spray jacket. Ooh. Hey. Hey, give the old boy a rest.
First trip back on the program.
You haven't driven ski in a while, so.
We'll be good. We'll figure it out. When did we surf last?
You, like me and you?
Yeah.
Oh, you just been injured for like 3 years straight, so I don't know.
Like a year and a half, 2 years ago, I injured my knee. Then I broke my ankle, and then I broke my back.
Jeez, you need a new body.
Come back to it though. Starts now.
It's almost the middle of winter now and I'm already feeling so much more confident. Chris and I are heading down the coast for a few weeks to keep surfing and training and just getting as pretty as we can before the next big swell hits. We were about to get the ski off and then Chris I don't know, he said it was pretty much almost off and then he told me to go because it was off and then the trailer clipped him when I was driving off, he just got tangled in it. I think this part clipped the back of his knee here and just must have collapsed it, or maybe this part. No, I think it was this part, hey. It sounded when I heard him scream, I thought I'd squashed him. Basically just ran over my brother. I thought that they had it and stuff, but then I think this big wave washed up and then he just told me to go, so I just drove up and the trail was at an angle so that when it came around it just clipped his knee. He literally just broke his back too, so we're gonna go home, but go take him to the hospital.
Hey.
Hey, how you going?
Good. Just at home yet to. I got an MRI done today. I got a moderate tear of my MCL and then a partial tear of my ACL.
Really? I feel so bad. Chris and I had all these plans to go surf this year and all these trips and waves we wanted to try go to together, but yeah, I guess it won't be happening anymore. He's probably going to be out for a couple of months at least, so he's torn his MCL and ACL. It could have been so much worse. I just feel really guilty because I was the one driving, so I know there's swell coming next week, but I just don't even know if I want to go. I just feel like I should be to help Chris and stuff, and we'll see. ever straighten it up. It's just like putting weight on this whole leg, like, you know. I can't bend my leg and like put any weight on it. I'm shaking. I hope it's not bad.
If you had to put a circle around the pain.
It's basically just like all in there.
Yeah. You went at this.
Oh, I know.
Have you thought of chest?
Oh my gosh. And like coming back down is halfway down is pretty painful.
Initially, you've just got to, rest it and not do much at all.
I should have just pulled in and tried to go under anyway.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, bad. Anyway, yeah, that's why.
Cover yourself,
that's
big
why
wave, Wipeout Awards.
I'm waiting for the MRI results back. Waiting to get the MRI results back. Speak English, Laura. You know, injuries in big wave surfing are so common. It's crazy how I can just go from like, I was feeling so confident and on a roll, and like, it's like the middle of winter now, and I'm just all of a sudden my whole mindset's like flipped, and I went from being so excited to just like almost just like in like such a bad place and burnt out. Ziggy, come over here. Come on.
Howdy.
How long does the guy reckon that you pretty much have?
He reckons it's healing pretty good. He did like an ultrasound on it today.
Bloody hell. South Coast 2, N of a 0. I'll get my results back this Arbo anyway, so hopefully it's just I've strained my butt or something. I've been stuck on the couch for almost a month now, but my injury's finally starting to feel a bit better. I don't know if I'm ready to surf yet, but I'm heading down the coast to meet my friend Benny, who's a physio. There's some good waves in the way, but I'll have to make a call when I'm there to see if I can surf.
Yeah, have a little walk around. Yeah, that's good. There's no like strength in giving the muscle, and all the loads on the tendon.
Yeah.
So this whole hip was high and twisted forward, so which was jamming, opened all of that up. So all the orientation is nice and even again. Yeah, a couple more sessions should be strong.
Oh, great. I think my dad, he's like, you know when you're a kid and your dad's like, help you up.
Oh, how blue and nice is that?
No, just got to make it a cover.
I reckon you could steal a cover there.
My first magazine cover. I dedicate this to my dad and my brother's knee. I'm sure Mum's bought them all. I'm surprised I even got one. I got an email invitation to the Eddie Aikau event in Hawaii. I mean, I'm only an alternate, basically, but it's still really cool. It's like one of the best, well, it is the best big wave surf event, most well-renowned. Last year when people asked me if I was, what I was doing, I felt nervous to, like, I didn't feel like I could tell them I want to do big wave surfing or I want to be a big wave surfer, but to be recognised as a big wave surfer and someone that's, invited to the Eddie Aikau event is, it feels really good. You get like little moments, little wins that make it all worth it, so, oh my God, I'm actually gonna cry. Sorry.
She's got the talent. She likes to take on anything. I truly do believe she could be one of the best big wave surfers in the world. The biggest hold down I know of is about 1:10. Yeah, that was out Jaws. And that is a mega hold down, you know what I mean? Getting washed around and hammered by all these, situations, the forces on the body in such big waves obviously knocks a lot out of you a lot quicker. So this is why we like to do this training, to adapt the body in those situations. I actually think the right is the most dangerous wave in the world. The amount of water that moves into that one slab, I think, it's mind-boggling. It's a wave I actually turn up to and I'm like, I get gobsmacked by it because of the energy. And it's not a predictable wave. Once it gets over a certain size, it's not predictable. Cold water, it goes from a very shallow mushroom rock to super deep after, so you get driven deeper. It's probably the only wave where you see regularly big hold downs. It's one of those waves. It's a wave that you, I think, need to be 100% feeling good, mentally, physically, and then you'll be right. For me, pound for pound, that is I think the gnarliest wave in the world.
Getting ready for our next little trip. Well, it's actually the biggest trip I think we could ever do. We're driving across Australia to go and check out the ride. There's a bit of a swell for it coming next week, and it's basically the scariest, most dangerous wave. I mean, a few years ago, I literally watched the boys that were surfing there and thought they were nuts, and I guess I'm one of them now. But I'm calculated nuts, I'd say. So I don't know if I'll actually surf it. I just, it'll be a cool adventure to drive across and, if I surf, I surf. If I don't, I don't. I don't even know if I'm ready for it, but... woke me up, I was like a ball of anxiety. And I literally just had like my dad, my brother, everyone being like, don't you dare drive overnight. We just drove until 10 a.m. Kangaroos just everywhere, they just jump out of every single bush.
I went too slow. Drove 30 hours, finally get to sleep. I swear you fell off the trailer and it's got a bit of a hole in it. It's just fine. She's absolutely fine. Oh my God, all of them have been shaved. Shaved down. Oops. Flag is broken. It's a bit claustrophobic. Oh. I'm sleeping in Kevin's house.
All part of the experience.
Let's have crackers and hummus for dinner. It's got a thin layer of dust on everything. I have a layer of dust in my cereal. It's very windy. Had a minor blowout. It's actually it's a pretty big blowout though. We're in the middle of absolutely nowhere and that thing on top of the jet ski just fell apart. It's actually funny. I see this wasn't gonna happen to us. Hey, how are you? Welcome to episode 1 of Desert Rats. We haven't surfed yet because everything keeps going wrong, but things are gonna go right soon. We're really far away from anywhere, like any civilization, and the jet ski trailer thing that had all of our stuff on top of it just broke, so the other guys have gone to try find the missing parts because we didn't come prepared. We didn't bring any spare parts when this broke. So this one's connected to this one, and this one's gonna get connected to this one. We're on rations. We've got crackers and dip for lunch. Then we've got this much water. And there's about 4 billion flies everywhere. Oh my God, they're back. Oh my God, they're back. Ah! They're alive. We haven't died in the desert. Where'd you get that from? Look at these bad boys. This is what we need. South Australian desert fashion right here. I'm ready for Fashion Week in where are we?
You're looking at the most perfect wave.
We keep yarning, but we'll just...
It's just raw, whereas like the right's got like, I guess, that bit of raw ruggedness to it.
No. Lovely hearing about the right. So excited. What's wrong?
Dude, God knows
What is it?
It was
I don't even
smoking when we
understand.
Smelt it when we walked around.
We're 500 k's from mechanical help. We're 500 k's from the nearest town. We're on the Nullarbor in the middle of absolutely nowhere. And you're sitting on the side of the road for 5 hours in the middle of absolutely nowhere in the sun. I'm sure things can start to get tough. But if you call us on 1-800 Stuck in the Desert, we will come to you and make you something to ease the pain. fine. Don't worry about us. Hi, I'm Laura Annova. This is my jet ski that's broken on the side of the road. And we've been sitting here for 8 hours. Can I call a friend? I need a lifeline. Well, that is the sound of a tow truck. New South Wales to WA road trip going hell good. The Red Rocket's getting towed. I just sat next to the Red Rocket in like a 1 metre piece of shade for about 4 hours, waiting for help. But we have help. This is our saviour. Now the Red Rocket's going to get towed to the next town, where we can get it fixed tomorrow morning, and then hopefully we'll make it to WA by tomorrow night. Day 4 of the trip and we haven't surfed yet. I mean, whatever. We're alive. Thank you. I just woke up after just knocking myself out in a nap and was like, oh, I have emotions building. They have turned sad. I don't even want to say it. Those 4 disgusting words. 4. What else could go wrong? 5. We're still on time to get to WA. Sort of. We'll get there tomorrow night. No, we'll be fine. We should be there by tomorrow night late.
Have a good night's sleep.
Yeah. We've had a lot of obstacles to face, but we've so far conquered them all. Oh my God! We made it. 5,000 kilometres, 4 days later. We have a home. It is a sunny 19 degrees. You've got some onshore winds and some high surf. We're going to go out anyway. Send help. I'm seriously gonna like chain my ankle to the ground here so we don't have to leave for like at least 3 hours. I don't even know if I want one way, but I'd be happy even if I just like saw it. Yeah. And then if I decide to try one or something, I'll be like, cool. But not until I feel like 100% ready.
The wave's just different to everything else. So the waves here, the sea levels here, you're already 6 or 8 metres deep.
Yeah.
And then you go off the back of the rock and then it just waterfalls off the back.
Yeah.
So you can end up in like 15 metres of water.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's what people...
but also the ears go straight away. So at 15 metres, your eardrums are going to blow. Get that hand to your nose and get ready to equalise. So the reason we're going to dump a bit of extra weight on is I reckon you're going to be a little bit light on your feet because you're such a sumo already. The chop's going to be bouncing you as you're going along fast, so the heavier we can get your board, the lower it'll sit in the water and it'll handle the chop better. You are South Coast equipped.
Yes. I think the winds, like the forecast has totally changed as well, so the winds are looking pretty horrible. But I've come all this way. Gonna go out and see it.
Yeah, I reckon there's a good, there's not macking.
Let's talk through like basically like worst case scenarios, which does make you feel really like question what you're doing. Got everything. Oh, Lord. Got so much more to think about. You know that feeling? When you feel frozen but not cold? When your breath is locked up, you're sinking. I've been here before. It's more than fear and doubt. It's a total loss of control. And all I know is, I'm the only one that can take it back.
There he is. Look, I just was tonguing in so wide. On those first ones, I was so scared. I was like, I'm letting go as late as possible. I don't want to be. Yeah, I was tripping when I first got out there. Like, Shannon basically had to, after my first couple of waves, Shannon was just like, I can tell you're really nervous. Let's like do some breathing and stuff. Because I was like just the most nervous I've been.
Yeah, right. That's understandable.
I pulled that.
That thing looks so hectic.
I don't even know how I would have gotten down there.
Such a bizarre wave, isn't it?
It's just like a huge, quick, short, intense
Wedge.
thing.
You never see a wave like that. It's definitely like a big slab.
Big slab.
Ah, cheers to that.
Cheers.
Hey.
It will never get comfortable. No matter how much you prepare, it will always change. And it all comes down to that moment. A moment you don't know if you'll ever be ready for. All that matters is that you know you've done enough.
I definitely don't want it. Wow.
Steps now.
That was gnarly, didn't it?
Yeah,
I'd love to be able to see the steps, not just see them upside down when I'm.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Look at the sun on it. Looks a bit nice.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Did I do enough? Did I make you proud? Everything feels new. It all feels like a start. All into you. But I don't feel small. All into you. All into you. With all this jumble in my head, and all I wanted was you there, running circles to the end. I come undone to find you there. I come undone to find you there. Everything feels new. It all feels like a start. I fall into you, and I don't feel lost. Everything feels new. It all feels like a start.
We go check out Jaws. We both comp tomorrow, but I'm not in it, so we decided we'd go for a little free surf, try get some anyway. We heard the wind might be up a little bit, but hopefully it's still good. Hopefully there's still some rideable ones to be had. I'm excited. Been waiting 3 years to come back here and try get one, so let's see.
I see this world made of oh, my love knows.
Sorted. Okay. Sorted.